guys, it's Cece. Welcome back to another video. I hope you guys are all having a great day wherever you are, whoever's watching. So today I kind of just want to roughly go over where to begin with DoorDash. DoorDashing for like if you were just wanting to know a little bit about what the app does or how it works. Kind of want to just go over that today. If you just have the DoorDash app, you can go on the DoorDash app, you go to your account, you press become a Dasher. It says it right here. You just press that button. Basically, it takes you to this login. If it's not busy in your area, because sometimes there'll be a wait list, which sucks. I used to live in the city in California, and I used one zip code, and that waiting list was filled, and then I moved to in the same city, but into an apartment on my own. I put that zip code. I wasn't on a waiting list. I got in. So it does depend on where you're at. If you want to try two zip codes, what I did was the first time I used my phone number, but then I got waitlisted, and then the second time I used my mom's phone number. And then what I did, because if she were to ever want to DoorDash, she wouldn't be able to use her phone number because I use it. But you just go to your account, there's like information, you just change it. So you can use your own, you know, phone number, and whoever wants to be able to DoorDash if you're using somebody else's phone number. So the app is pretty self-explanatory. Once you actually become a Dasher, you set your account up, whatever, you have to download the Dasher app. This is what it looks like. See, this is the actual DoorDash, this is Dasher. So Dasher has like a little bag on it, and when you click on it and you get everything set up, it shows your town area. For me, where I am, I'm a top Dasher, but when I wasn't a top Dasher, I had to be on the app at like 3 p.m. every single day to schedule for the next day. So this is the schedule. This is what it looks like. If I wanted to schedule for the next day, I would click Friday. You could schedule for Friday. You could schedule for Saturday. It just like, it shows all the days that are ahead. That's a way you can schedule. Ratings are super important. So right now, my customer rating is 4.98. That's pretty good. Your acceptance rate. So an acceptance rate means when you accept an order. So every time you get an order popped up on your phone and you accept it, your acceptance rates go high. If you decline it, then it drops. But you have to keep your acceptance rate above 50% if you want to get higher paid orders. When there's tiny orders out, obviously we still do them, but when there's big orders, they go to you first because your acceptance rate is high, and they know that you're reliable on accepting that order. And like starting off as well, your rates climb. So when they see that your acceptance rate is high, then they like give you a privilege and they reward you with getting higher paid orders. Completion rate. This is another rating. This is the number of deliveries that you've completed out of the last 100 deliveries you accepted. To keep this high, obviously when you accept an order, you complete it. So it's easy to keep that high. On time or early, that's also a rating that you have to keep at least like, just keep it high, because then you're showing you're reliable. You're showing that you're on time or you're early. What I do when orders are running behind, I'll text the customer and explain a little bit, and then they normally rate me pretty good because I was explaining myself and why I was running late. It says the percentage is the number of orders you have completed by the estimated delivery time or within 5 minutes afterwards. Basically, it's just another way to track your own time if you wanted to go ahead and look at that. And then at the very bottom right here, it shows how many lifetime deliveries you've completed. So I've completed 703 deliveries since I've started DoorDashing. That's a lot. At the bottom, there's a thing for earnings. If you could see it, it's right here. That shows basically what you've earned in the week. It shows the days, the dashes. It shows weeks, so March 13th through March 19th. It shows February. So it just kind of shows like that little chart. It shows like what your next goal should be depending on how much you've made. So it creates goals for you. The deposit, you can do weekly deposit. So they take it out of your DoorDash, like whatever's sitting in your DoorDash account on the app, they take it out of your DoorDash account and they put it direct deposit into your bank account. They take it out every Monday. So Sunday night at midnight, they'll take your money and then then they'll get ready for deposit. It normally shows up for me like around Tuesday-ish, Tuesday afternoon. I'll see the money in there. Sometimes it takes a little longer. I don't know if it's different for everybody, but I've got it in my account like on Wednesday, which I don't mind because I'm still DoorDashing. Like right when they take that money out of my account on Sunday, I'm still DoorDashing Monday through Sunday again. So I'm still burning more money while that money is in the process of being deposited. You can also set up like, there's different things if you want your money quicker. You can get this DoorDash Direct card. You can get all your money on just that card and use that card whenever. I just like to have it in my bank account just because, I don't know, I just want to stick to one card. But that's a way. You could put your debit card in here as well. It's a one-time a day, so you can only use this to take your money out once a day. So if you use it and you dashed and got 50 bucks and you used it and then it went straight to your card or your bank or whatever, and then you earned another $50 and you want to take it out, you have to wait till the next day or midnight. And it is a $2 fee to do that. So if you have $500 and you're sitting in there for you just to take out and you want to take it out earlier, you do have to pay a $2 fee, which kind of sucks. You can instant payout at the end of each dash on your debit card. So it's called Dasher Direct Prepaid Debit Card. Basically, after each dash you do, so like let's say I'm dashing right now, I only earned 20 bucks and this is my payment method, that $20 will automatically go onto my Dasher card. No fee, just every time you end your dash, it'll automatically go on this card and you can start using it. Basically, it's just like a debit card, like how you have your checkings or however you do it. But I have a debit card, so I'm like, I don't really need to do a Dasher Direct card because I feel like I like to wait and stack my money instead of, oh, I made $100 today and it's on my credit card, let's go spend it. So I like other way better. I like when it's just taken out every week. That way it like stacks up in there. Starting out, I would recommend this might, you guys might disagree with this, but I would recommend accepting every order just because you're barely getting started. Don't accept things that you like, oh no, that's not a good place to deliver to. Like if you know it's not safe, then don't do it, obviously. If it's a $2 order for like 5 miles, decline. Like that's not good. If you accidentally accept it and you want to cancel it, I think you go to this, there's a question mark up here in your right hand corner. You just click that and it'll say like cancel order, and then it'll ask like why you want to cancel it. You can say because the order is too small or because the distance is too far. And when you do that 1 or 2 times in the same dash, they'll start sending you bigger orders and smaller distance. If that's an option as well, just accept every order you can. Just make sure that they're not lowballing you out of your money, because if you get an order for $3 and it's a 5-mile drive, decline it. Like I only accept orders that are at least higher than the mileage I'm going to be going. So if it's a $4 order and I'm going 3 miles, I'll do, like, even though barely is over, no, I'm still getting paid. They're kind of lowballing me, but I'll still do it because it's still more than the mileage. That's my advice. Just make sure you kind of are picky with orders, but you aren't, because if you're barely starting off, you want to, you know, get your ratings up there. You want to show that you're reliable and she does this and she picks this order up, and or he does this and he, like, you know, just show that. Some people just keep declining orders, declining, and they think they're just gonna get bigger orders, and sometimes it does work. Other times it's just like you're dropping your ratings. Like, come on, just do the order. That helps get top dasher. So when your ratings really strive and get up there, you're gonna get top dasher. Also, another way to get top dasher is obviously your ratings. You have to complete at least 100 deliveries in one city. So I recently moved out here to Arizona. I've been DoorDashing in this small town that we live in. I got top dash. I had another job, didn't really quite work out for me, so I just started DoorDashing, and it's actually been really helpful, really reliable. Especially when you're top dasher, you pick your own schedule. You don't have to be on the app at a certain time to schedule for the next day. It's a lot to strive for. Gives you a challenge, keeps you busy, because you're like, oh, I want to be top dasher, let me keep going. That's basically what top dasher is. There's promos. So sometimes when it's very busy, you'll get an extra $1 or $1.50 or $2 or $2.50 or $3. I haven't seen nothing more than $4, but it goes on top of each delivery that you accept. So let's say you get a $4 order, you're guaranteed that $4 on top of that $4 order because of how busy guarantee it is, or just because there's promos going on, which means it's an extra delivery charge that you get. So those are also everything to look out for. That's at the very top of your screen. It'll say promotions. Those are good to dash when it's really busy and you have a promotion because you're getting more money. There might not be a lot of dashers out, and so you're getting back-to-back orders. So there's also this thing up here. It's kind of like a little, it looks like a little cross. It's called Safe Dash. It says swipe for 911 assistance. You're feeling unsafe or you need something like fast and you're door dashing. It says get 911 assistance to your location automatically. ADT will call 911 on your behalf and give them your location information. If you're, you know, being followed, just if you feel unsafe, there's also another thing, connect with an ADT agent. It will call you and provide reassurance if you're ever feeling unsafe. That's also good to have if you go to like somewhere that's not really good and you know you feel unsafe. You can also chat and make sure like they'll probably stay on the phone with you while you deliver the food or whatever. I've never used it, but it's good to have. Another thing, if you ever get confused with the app, there's a little question mark at the top and you click that and it says help. You can click on that. It just basically tells you your dash time, your active time, your balance. If you're confused about that, your pay schedule, how the fast pay works, how all the direct deposits works, it explains it to you in the pay schedule. Dasher pay, how dasher pay is calculated. Base pay, time, distance, desirability. Promotions is peak pay and challenges, like when it's really busy. Tips, you'll earn 100% of customer tips on top of base pay and promotions. And then your total earnings will be base pay, promotions, tips, and they'll vary by delivery. Base pay is DoorDash's base. Basically, it'll range from $2 to $10 plus, and a DoorDasher chooses to earn per order. So basically, it just depends on like the distance, I guess. It says deliveries that require dashers to travel a longer distance are expected to take more time. So basically, it'll have a higher base pay, whatever DoorDash is gonna pay you, on top of your promotions or the tip that you're getting. They just kind of like explains all of that, like your acceptance, when do DoorDashers get paid, yada yada yada. There's also like completing deliveries, paying more. So it just gives you a bunch of like problems at pickup, problems accepting orders, taking longer than expected. It'll explain everything in here. Like if you have any question about the app, there's also contact Dasher support right at the bottom. You can click on that and it'll ask you like choose a quick response below, update count or vehicle info, contract violations, earning in Dasher correct. I have a video of me door dashing and kind of me going through a little bit of the app as well while I'm door dashing. So if you need to see it like visualer, I'll link the video below so you can go ahead and watch that. I just wanted to give the beginners a little bit of advice because DoorDash is getting pretty popular. There's so many things out there that you can do to earn money. Side hustle, full-time, it don't matter. That's why I'm just trying to get out some advice to people that haven't DoorDashed, or maybe dashers that are just trying to figure it out and they just need a little bit of help. I just wanted to go ahead and walk through the app. I wanted to explain what you should and should not do. Yeah, so that's basically it for this video. If you guys have any questions at all, or concerns, or just any questions for me and my experience, go ahead and comment them below. I'll be more than happy to answer your questions or just reply back, and I will see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.